Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back for another Total War video. I've been doing a little digging lately about Warhammer 3 Total War, Kislev, and everything we know so far, including what units we might expect as part of the faction's roster, some history, and anything we can pick up on from the various videos that's been released so far. Today, I'm going to go through everything I've found, and hopefully at the end you'll have a fair idea about Kislev and what they're all about, and what kind of gameplay we might expect from them in Warhammer 3. Hit that like button, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop your thoughts and questions in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe for more Total War content, news, and gameplay. Let's get started. The Kingdom of Kislev is fabled for their stalwart defense of the known world against the chaos forces of the Dark Realm. It's led by Tsarina Katerin, who is the daughter of the great Boris Boka, who was basically the right man at the right time to unite the nation against chaos and lead the country to victory. Revered by all, these two will likely be our two legendary lords for the faction, with what will likely be others in the form of DLCs later on. Kislev is in a very unique location in that since the start of its history, Kislevites everywhere have fought and died to defeat their Norse enemies to the north and the hordes of chaos to their east, while maintaining strong ties and various alliances throughout with the Empire and its related factions. Since descending from the steppes hundreds of years before, Kislev has almost always been in a constant war with the Norse and Chaos, so it's likely we'll be in this type of position in Warhammer 3 Total War as well. Tsarina Katerin, the current leader of Kislev, is a bit of a magical genius. She harnesses the power of Kislev's icy landscape, which we can see in various clips released by CA so far. She's a badass ice witch who wields a frozen sword to cut down her fiery and terrible enemies of chaos, and together with her father Boris, will once again beat back chaos in the new game. Boris, on the other hand, was a polar bear riding giant who, wielding a massive, what I think is a polearm, rose up and brought chaos to its knees in the last Great War and fought them back to their dark realm from whence they came. I mean, everything about this dude spells mayhem and killing machine. He's basically a Rambo, chaos-slaying, elite winged hussar on a giant polar bear. What more could you want from a legendary lord? The first sentence on the Warhammer wiki page for Boris literally states, "It was said that he was born with the sound of the bloodheart howling on the winds above him, a good omen for a warrior of Kislev, and the hags and wise women have prophesied that he would fight hard and die well to ensure the safety of his kingdom." He won't be dying much on my watch, that's for sure. The Kislev roster hopefully will also be something to behold, made up of heavy cav, beast cav, heavy infantry, ice mages. The only area it might be slightly lacking is in the ranged infantry, but honestly, with the Ulgar horse archers, I think even that area is covered pretty well. So looking at the potential roster, first up we have the heroes, which likely will be made up of ice mages, boyars, and druzinas. Ice mages, of which Katerin is the greatest, are descendants of one of the first conquerors of Kislev. With royal blood imbued in their magical properties, they are able to use the frozen conditions of their surroundings to their advantage in various ways to cause great harm to the enemy. Frozen comets, ice spikes, you name it. I think they'll probably have a defensive capability as well, giving units a big ice wall, for example, protecting them from missile damage, or even maybe a simple shield boost strengthened by the power of ice. They're definitely going to be a very cool hero unit to play with. Boyars and druzinas, on the other hand, are likely your run-of-the-mill supportive hero, wielding great weapons to help your troops in battle and provide additional firepower to your main legendary lord. When it comes to the infantry, our main unit will definitely be the Kossar, a battle-hardened X unit that will probably have different versions depending on the level of recruitment building you have to be better equipped, armored, and experienced. They'll generally wield a big-ass axe, and I think more elite versions will have a bow as well to set you up with a dual-wielding unit kind of reminiscent of Roman legions of Rome 1 and 2 Total War. Kossars will be the backbone of your army, while Ulgar horse archers will harass the enemy from afar and if needed charge into their flanks for a final blow to their morale. Together with the winged hussars, an elite cav unit famous for their whistling feathers, they will form your cav roster, and when used responsibly, will probably swing the balance of power to your favor even when outnumbered. There is also an uber elite version of the Winged Hussars called the Griffin Legion, who are actually semi-mercenary. So if Warhammer 3 ends up having a mercenary mechanic, let's Fingers crossed, that would be amazing. This will probably be a unit you can recruit to support you if you need it in those big battles. Finally, from a cav perspective, we have the polar bears. Fantastic looking beasts that will likely cause a massive amount of damage to large numbers of enemies on the battlefield and probably give your troops a big morale boost from their presence alone. I'm sure there will be some sort of artillery unit to Kislev as well, a number of them. There's one special one that the faction is known for, and that's the Great Cannons of Kislev, which apparently were forged from the massive bells in the Kislev Cathedral, supposedly blessed by the gods, so definitely something we could look forward to. Artillery generally is really well implemented in the Warhammer game, so I do hope this one happens for Kislev. Whatever the roster we get, guys, I'm 100% certain Kislev will be an amazing faction to play and will be everyone's favorite, at least until we get other factions added through DLCs, much like how we got in Warhammer 2. Creative Assembly will be dropping more info with a reveal at their event next week on Thursday, so hopefully we get more shots of these amazing units, details on Kislev, and the hordes of Khorne as well. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. That's going to be it for today. If you did, give the video a like and drop your thoughts and questions below in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Total War content, gameplay, and news. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.